Hi there, folks. Welcome to part 6 of The Legend of Zelda. So, in this part, we're going to be heading to Labyrinth number 5 as soon as we leave the graveyard. So yeah, we're going to head to Labyrinth number 5. Essentially, we're past the halfway point of the game. Yeah, we're halfway through this game, and so we want to keep moving and, you know, keep the ball rolling. So, right here, if you use bombs, boom, is a soda shop. Yeah, there's a soda shop over here in case you happen to be in the area and you need a soda. You get thirsty or maybe you're low on health, because there isn't a fairy fountain right near here. Yeah. Right here is a hidden item that I forget which one it is, and I don't want to fight them all. So, I guess the top right first. And go figure, I'm right. So, the item we got. This is the power wrist. And since I never really use the power wrist and all that, and I don't mean just the LP, I mean ever, when I play this game, I don't use the power wrist because I don't think it's very useful. I'll explain what it does now, since we're just walking through the overmap and whatnot. So what the power wrist does is, you've seen them throughout the whole LP when I'm walking around the overworld map. In fact, we saw one just not that long ago. There are areas that have 4 boulders in a plus pattern with an empty space in the middle. And with the power wrist, you can move the boulder on the left up or down, and that'll open up a secret passageway that'll let you take a tunnel that goes to another part of the labyrinth of the overworld map. So it's like the warp pipes in Super Mario Bros., except I don't think this one's useful. I really don't. It takes all of 3 minutes, if that, to walk to where you're trying to go, and yeah, I don't think it's useful, so I never use it. Anywho, we're back at the waterfall, and spiders! Spiders! Of course, though, because I have the blue ring and the magic sword, or any sword, really. Because I have the blue ring, they're a joke. It may make the overworld map easy, but not the labyrinths. Pay me and I'll suck. Flipping. Let's try this again. Obviously, it's 20, because we already tried 5 the first time we were here. Go up the mountain. Yeah, which is a lie. But we'll see. Flippin' mean old witch stealing my... Yeah, you flippin' witch. So we're back here, and much like the Forest of Maze, you can't go any direction except for to the left, or the correct pathway to get to the next labyrinth. Yeah, we're right by labyrinth number 5. So we go up, and up. But wait, we're still here. Let's try again. Up. But dang it. Oh, maybe... No, I'll keep going. And up. Yeah, it's 4 times, not 2. And watch out for the red thing. That thing always hits me when I show up here. So, let's jump on into labyrinth number 5. So, here we go. And, it's a very bright green color. The color reminds me of the Ninja Turtles. Anywho, in here is the new enemy of the labyrinth. The bunny hopping weird looking things. They can only be killed with the, well, they can be killed with the sword, but they die in 1 shot from the bow and arrow, whereas it takes 3 pokes from the magical sword, the strongest sword in the game, to kill them. Yeah, so I recommend shooting them. So let's head up here next. It's awfully dark. Ah, mummies! That's right, we're now looking at mummy enemies. And, really, they're not that bad. And I know what you're thinking, well, wait a minute, you said that Labyrinth 5 is where things start to become absolutely crappy and unfair. Oh, believe me, they do. They become very crappy and unfair. Don't worry, you'll see. You'll see it, believe me. Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound. He means kinds of sound, or kind of sounds, or kinds of sounds. Take your pick. Any way you look at it, it was wrong. So, you want to blow up this wall next. Yeah. Yes, I'm promoting blowing up buildings. So, as you can see, that mummy over at the top left is carrying a bomb in its stomach. Not sure why it ate bombs, but it's carrying a bomb. And that's a little hint that you can blow up a wall in here. So, we'll try this one. Hey, it worked. Go figure. And right here, meet the Blue Knights. They're like the Orange Knights, except they're a lot better at tracking in on you. And if you didn't get the ring like I did in the last part, they do 2 hearts of damage instead of 1. Yeah, I have 12 hearts right now, which means I'd die in 6 hits. Yeah. I'd be almost dead right now. I'd be half dead right now if I didn't have that blue ring. So, yeah, the ring makes it fair. And if I still had the regular sword, it'd take 4 hits to kill them. I'd more than likely be dead right now. Yeah. So, things just become so crappy if you don't get these items, because you will die. Well, I should stress, you will more than likely die. I'm sure it is possible if you spend, like, so many hours practicing and whatnot, because I have done this labyrinth without the ring or the sword before. But, yeah, it is just, it's bullshit. And the next labyrinth is even worse, but we'll get to that. So, as you can see, they turn so much better now, and it's so hard to get into a position where you can hit them. So, if you have full life, I recommend using blade beams, and that was close. Wow, that takes forever to fill up hearts, doesn't it? If you have blade beams, they are the way to go. Yeah. And again, all they would have had to do to make the knights fair is make the bow and arrow be able to hurt them. That's all they would have had to do to make them fair. Not necessarily easy, but fair. Anyway, though, we're almost done here. Boom. Okay. So now you want to push the block. You want to push the block. Come on, do it. You want to push the block and then go down the stairs, where we'll find the recorder. Yes, that's the treasure of Labyrinth number 5. The recorder. A plain old musical instrument. Yeah. Some treasure, huh? Like the raft and the stepladder, though, it is necessary to beat the game. Yeah, you can't beat the game without the recorder. At least I don't think you can. I'm not sure if you can skip labyrinths or not. And all that. I'm not sure if you can or not. And still beat the game. I don't know, I'll have to test it out sometime. Anyway, though. Anyway. We're gonna head on up again. And, I end up going into a completely pointless room. Yeah. You just want to avoid the room at the bottom here altogether. Because, it takes a key to go into, and the only thing you get out of it is another key. Yeah, it serves no purpose. I didn't try out if you could blow up walls or anything and see if it's a shortcut, because you don't need to. It's a pointless room. So I recommend avoiding it altogether. Not sure why I didn't, but oh well, whatever. So we're gonna head back through the little tunnel thing. The gray and black reminds me of Bowser's Castle in Super Mario Bros., by the way. And this time, I believe to open that door up above us, you have to kill all the enemies and push the block on the top left. I'm pretty sure it's the block on the top left, but I might be wrong. I don't know, I never go through that door. Yeah, there's no need to go through it. Yep. See, I even stop and think about it. How in the world do I open that? But then it's like, oh, I don't need to use it anyway, so forget it. Ah, the darkened mummies. I love how the mummies are running around with their hands in the air. Yeah, it makes me laugh. It's like, why are their hands in the air? Dodongos! Yes, they're throwing 3 Dodongos at you because they're the easiest boss in the game. And I learned something new here. Yeah, I learned something that I did not know until now. So I figure, okay, I missed once. I have just enough bombs that I can kill all 3 of these guys. So let's do that. And so, oh no, I missed. I missed with 1. I don't have enough to kill them all. Well, I'll just go ahead and kill as many of them as I can. So, eventually, I killed the second one too. Then I'm like, alright, well, I may as well use it. So I go and try and use the bomb on the Dodongo. I miss, but it hits him and it stuns him. This is something I didn't know, so I go up and poke him and he dies. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that until this playthrough. I never knew that. Jellies! But yeah, evidently you can stun them and poke them and all that, which is great because I didn't know that. Yeah, I had no clue you could do that. That door to the bottom takes you right back to that mummy room. Yeah, that's why I never used the door at the mummy room because, you know, there's just no need. Jellies! I don't like how in this labyrinth you can see the jellies perfectly fine in the dark. I mentioned before, I like it when it's dark and you can just see their eyes. I really like that. So, is this lava that we're walking on? Or is it just red water? I don't know. In my mind, it's lava, but I don't know. It could just be red water. It wouldn't be the first temple-ish area with red water in a video game, so, you know. You don't have to screw around with the mummies. Again, I have some weird compulsion where I try to kill everything in the labyrinth because, I don't know, I enjoy it. But you don't have to. You do, however, you should pick up every key in the game that you can. The Orange Knights. The Orange Knights are now a joke with the magic sword because they die in one hit. Yeah, one hit and they die. And in this room, they are just, it's a, the stepladder just makes it so easy to beat them. Because they'll never go on to the stepladder. Never, ever. So, it's pretty awesome. Mummies, Bats, and Bunnies! There's a title for a movie, by the way. Mummies, Bats, and Bunnies. Anyway, I got a stopwatch, so I didn't bring out the bow and arrow, but I recommend that you have that out just to kill the bunnies, because they're annoying. They get worse in later Zelda games. Yeah. In the Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages game for the Game Boy Color, you can only beat them with bombs, if I remember right. Yeah, only bombs. You can't poke them with a sword. They're annoying as heck to beat. But these ones aren't too bad, because you can shoot them with my favorite item in the game. Yeah, which I would recommend doing here, because there are friggin' 5 bunnies. Yeah, 5 bunnies hopping around. So, yeah, you want to bring out the bow and arrow and just one-shot these guys. So let's go through this door, why not? Oh, jeez, what the heck is that? Well, let's poke. Ah, the pokes aren't working! Panic! Ah, it can't be beaten! This is Dig Dogger. If you remember the hint, you can kill it with certain kinds of sound. In other words, play the recorder. It'll shrink in size and die in 2 pokes. And, yeah, those flames that were beating the living crap out of me in Labyrinth 2, they're a joke now with the white, or with the blue ring. Anyway, though, as you saw, the ring and the sword, they make the game fair. I almost died here. Yeah. And watch out for the red guy when you come out. I absolutely hate that red thing. But yeah, they make the game fair. They don't break the game, and what's more, I'll show you that they don't break the game, especially in the next labyrinth. The next labyrinth is hands down my least favorite. Yeah, all the labyrinths in the game. This is every single one. Number 6 is my least favorite, and I'll show you why. Anyway, I've been Gene the Pink Panther. This was part number 6. Stay tuned for part number 7, and I'll see you later.